Hello, and welcome to the third episode of ProgRUSHion. Today we have something a little bit different. The last two episodes were focused on main sets, the first two are Rushdul. Here's our first side set. We have Character Pack, Gavin, Romin. This is sort of similar, I believe, to the deck build packs that we get in the TCG, where they have three different strategies kind of established. In this case, it's, series instead of archetypes, which are a little bit less robust and sort of cohesive than the Yu-Gi-Oh! Equivalents. And one of these was already established in the first set, that being the Psychic Musician one, as you can see here. But we are going to need to be considering alternative strategies pretty soon, because whether it's this episode or another one, it's not long until Jira is going to have the opportunity to actually ban one of our cards. And if I were him, I know exactly which one I would be picking, which is Dragon Encounter, the thing that really ties my deck together and just gives me access to my powerful cards so much more often than he does. He has to actually tribute for them like a pleb, but, I can just activate my lovely trap card and get out my, usually Dragius, because that thing is glued to my hand for whatever reason, but sometimes also, we saw Shark Dragon, we have, there's various different high-level dragons that are worth summoning, but, I suppose he could always ban the Dragius, but as we discussed last time, he also has one, so that's unlikely. I really do think Dragon Encounter is the pick here. And there is a question of whether or not my deck is still worth playing with the kind of other Dragon support cards I have access to, or if I should, take the opportunity to perhaps either switch off of it completely or at least consider hybridizing it with something else. Of course, anything that does require a specific type of monster on the field is going to get weaker the more monsters of different types that we add. So I'm not sure that that's the play quite yet. However, it may still be good to, have a look through the set and see what we might want to consider using in the future. That said, it is going to be tough. I think the stuff from the structure decks is just a little bit above the curve of the first two main sets. And a good example of that is going to be coming up in the Psychic Musician series, which, spoilers, I think is probably the most playable of these. One of them I think is quite bad, and the other one's just kind of okay. So, first of all, we have the Kings series, I think. We have this, I'm not even going to look at it, honestly, because you can see by these darker blue, kind of purplish links that I've already clicked through and read every single card in this set. These ones are based around trying to get your opponent's monsters into defense position and then have effects that only work if they're in defense position, or be able to attack directly. I guess I'll show you that boss. Here you go. If your opponent has no attack position monsters on their field during the turn, you normal summon this card, send a top card to your deck to graveyard, and then they can attack directly. Also, you can only attack with warrior type monsters. If it said, all your monsters can attack directly this turn, but only warriors, or just, warriors can attack directly, something like that, that would be fine, I think, but it's only this one, and then you get locked into warriors for the other ones. You would presumably want your other warrior, if you're going to be beating over with other stuff, you would want the others to, I guess the idea is that you're not getting damaged with those, and maybe the defense is weak enough that you're beating over, but I don't know, this just reads, kind of ass to me. There's another weird kind of theme in the first few cards here around zero attack monsters that seemed maybe okay, but it just wasn't powerful enough for me to really want to consider it. We do also have a few generic cards in here. I'll have a look at those probably at the end because they might be the most relevant to us in the short term. So we also have the let's see. I guess these are related. So maybe, I don't know what you'd call the strategy based around the warriors and the zero attack things, but anyway, whatever. We have the Kings and Rebels stuff. Now, the Rebels I looked at last time because there were a few of them in the second set. I think that those were quite bad. They were based all around tribute summoning monsters using tribute summoned monsters as, well, not technically tribute summoned. I think they just had to be level 5 or higher materials. So you would, normal summon a level 4 or lower tributor for a level 5 or higher, and then tribute that again, and their boss monster really wanted you to tribute over multiple, high-level things, and it's just, I don't know if they're sticking on the board that long, so, yeah, it's not great. This one is kind of interesting. This kind of shuts your opponent down if you are able to get your high-level monsters out, because then, this becomes one-sided. Alternatively, I guess you could always, do this in a situation where they have managed to kind of clear up your board and they're starting to make plays. You can, disrupt them at really the worst time. potentially. But this, again, it also requires you to send 2 fiends from hand to grave. If it was 1, this would still be kind of like, but sending 2, like, I don't fucking know. It's not like they even really do anything in grave. Maybe I've just been spoiled by the TCG where, you know, you really, really don't want to be having to discard anything unless it's a brick anyway, or it's something that wants to be in grave. But so, you know, this is okay, but I don't really think it's worth it. Like, certainly not for this game, but anyway. And then King's Majesty. This one's perhaps a little bit better just because you don't need to have a thing in hand. All it requires is that you're playing level 1 fiends, which, you know, there's at least a couple of those. We obviously don't want to be, you know, clogging up on too many of them, but I suppose in the circumstance that we're playing this deck, it doesn't really matter what our low-level things are. They may as well be level 1. I mean, of course, it kind of depends on what effects we're looking for, because, you know, maybe there's a level 2 thing that has, like, a really nice effect, but, you know, generally speaking... Oh, and also this has to be a normal monster, so yeah. It's still not great, but it is at least an attack negate. So, okay, spoilers. I think the most playable thing in here is the Psychics. We've already had a few of these. Very basest here is, you know, it's a 1 tribute, you sack something for it, and then you can immediately pay 500, which is a pretty small amount, to special back a level 2 Psychic normal, which, you know, it's a normal, it's not going to do much. It's no Phoenix Dragon recycling your high-level dragons that can be effect monsters, but, you know, you can, it's essentially a level 6 that you can kind of think of it as specialing itself for free, kind of, because, you know, you can use a thing and then get back the material that you used. It doesn't even have to be the material that you used this turn. It can be something that was in there from before, but, you know, the point is, as long as you have something that is, you know, able to be tributed for this, you can replace it. And that's like, okay, 1600 is, it's an okay stat line for a 1 tribute. Now, of course, we do have, you know, our premier 1 tribute, being, I don't even remember what it's called. I want to say it's like just Fire Dragon or Pyro Dragon or something like that, but it's a 2100 for 1 tribute, which of course we can also just skip using Dragon Encounter. But, you know, for what it is, this isn't bad. I would consider this if I wanted to switch off of dragons. And then the other psychic stuff is not too bad. Let me actually show you. Here's the list of level 2 psychic normals. Then they're not anything to write home about. What Kiss is probably the best one, just because, like, in a pinch you could set it, and if your opponent's monsters are weak enough and you can remove their strong stuff, like, maybe they won't get over it. You know, more likely, it's going to be relevant for, like, piercing situations. I guess you'll take a little bit less. You're never going to be using these to attack with. They're always just going to be more tribute fodder. What Angel has, you know... This one's kind of... Well, here, look. Key Talk Kid is, like, the highest attack of the ones I could find that were out at this point. Which, again, is not relevant. You're never going to be attacking with this. But, you know, What Angel is probably kind of pointless. But, you know, What Kiss... You can use this in defense, maybe. Kita and attack. Again, you're not going to be doing it for this, but I just thought I would have a look. But, you know, Berry Basis is okay. And then we have Severing Psychic Wall, which is... it's kind of like a Curtain of Sparks that Jira has. Instead of lowering the opponent's attack, it raises our attack. So, like, you know, presumably we would be running this with... I actually don't remember if we have it at this point, but the Prima Gitana, I think she's a 20... Oh, fuck, what is she? 22? Because I think she can gain 300 from one cost. I don't quite remember what her cost is. I know it's, like, variable. Because I remember saying, like, 22 gain 300 is not enough to beat over Dragius. And I still do think that even if Dragon Encounter is gone, like, Dragius itself is just so good even without, like, just as a 2 tribute, it's just really good. Being able to attack twice at this kind of low power level is just, it's strong enough, it clears. That said, you know, any attack negates are good. This does protect our thing. In theory, I guess it's technically not an attack negate, but it's kind of better and kind of worse, because if it, you know, if it makes the difference, then they lose their thing, and if it wouldn't make the difference, then I guess you just don't use it, and, you know, there are situations where you're gonna just be hit over way too easily, but it's something. And And, you know, shuffling a Psychic from grave into deck is not too bad. I imagine this might be even better later if we get the opportunity to do some stuff with, like, well, I was going to say with, you know, bricks that we don't want to draw and we want to search them or whatever, but that's not really much of a thing in Rush Duel because of the drawing system, but, oh well. And then here we have a Climax Finale, which, this is, I suppose, supposed to be used for either just OTK, well, not OTK, but, you know, used as kind of a finisher, as the name would imply, or you could theoretically use this as, like, pseudo removal to get over a really high attack thing. Now, the tricky part about this is that you have to pay life points equal to the number in your grave times 100, and then they gain exactly that much. You can't choose how many you want to use. So if we're low enough, because we do pay life points for a lot of the psychic effects, that is going to be a factor. But, you know, if we're that low in the first place and we're still needing to, like, use this for you know, OTK reasons or to get over something, we're probably in a losing position. So, like, I think it's probably okay. And lastly, this one is probably the most interesting of all, out of all of the Psychic cards, is just because it has a direct comparison to something in the Dragon deck. We have, I don't even remember what it's called, Heat Flash, I think, which is just if we control a dragon, we can destroy a spell trap. This is, if you have a Psychic, pay a 500, which doesn't really matter, and then it's place it from opponent's field on top of deck, which is worse. But depending on how, depending on what the spell trap is, if it's something that, you know, they don't want to activate yet for whatever reason, like they're really holding on to like a specific situation to be able to use it, this, you know, does kind of like reduce the things they're gonna draw next turn, right? Because if they were gonna draw, you know, all 5 cards, like, they're now no longer going to access whatever the 5th card was. Honestly, it's probably never going to make the difference, but it's not bad. It's like, okay. It does mean they're still going to just get access to it. But, you know, with the amount we draw, and with everything being at 3 at the moment, they're going to get access to all their spells anyway. So, like, this is alright. And, you know, this has kind of contributed to my read on the Psychic stuff, the Psychic musicians, or whatever, as being probably the most playable thing that isn't dragons or spellcasters at the moment. And of course spellcasters I don't really have access to. That said, if we lose this time, not only are we not getting our thing banned, our dragon encounter, or, you know, whatever else he decides to choose, we'll actually get the opportunity to pick something, and I'm currently leaning towards maybe a Dark Magician, just because, even though it's not a dragon, you know, we have the fodder to be able to tribute summon stuff sometimes, and if we get the Dark Magic attacks and other stuff like that, Thousand Knives I think is the other one, into our hand, then that's actually pretty good removal. Yeah, but of course that would require us to lose, which I do still think we're in the winning position. I mean, nothing's really changed from last time. Joe's going to have the opportunity to add a card, but I'm not sure what, you know, that's going to be. The quality of cards at this stage is not super great. You know, there's a decent chance, I think, that we're going to win again today, at which point we're just going to get our thing banned, but either way, one other thing I guess I wanted to mention before we move on to the generics is I could theoretically game this. I could go out of my way to, like, throw the match just to delay the point at which he gets to ban something, but, like, what would that accomplish, really? It would allow me to, you know, play dragons again next week, and then to what end? Like, wanting to win? Like, it doesn't really make sense, and it's just going to be, like, boring for us and for the viewers. I don't like to play the same deck all the time, so for the health of the series and just interest, it's probably best that, you know, I don't really consider that a viable option, but I just thought I would mention it, because, like, theoretically that is something I could do, even if it would be the lamest shit in the world. Okay, so onto the generics. We have Shield and Sword here. This is a legend card, which I think we explained this last time, but you can only have 1 legend in your deck at the moment. Later on they changed this to a 1 monster, 1 spell, and 1 trap legend each. At the moment it's just 1, period. And this is, of course, you know, a classic spell card from the TCG. It's kinda removal, you know, at account of how many times I've said that. It doesn't remove something, but it does put you in a, you know, perhaps slightly more relevant position to try to get over their stuff that maybe is blocking you just by having a big body. And, you know, maybe you have something of high defense of your own that you might want to, you know, throw that into their attack stat. But this is okay. If I pull it, I will consider it. I mean, I can only run one copy anyway. It you know, might not hurt. Most things that are, you know, left on board tend to have higher attack than defense. Especially because, like, there's less special summoning in this, and putting something in defense would require you to set it or tribute set it otherwise, so yeah. And of course, you know, this isn't gonna work on face downs anyway. Then we have block attack. Sort of the same deal. You're trying to get over their defense instead of their attack. Again, it's kind of removal. Not really. Funny that this one isn't considered a legend. I mean, I guess it's worse than Shield and Sword, but you know, it's funny how sometimes they'll import something and they're like, this one could just be a regular card. And lastly, here's what I think is probably the best card in this entire set. Are you ready? Because it's going to be, you know, super thrilling. Scroll of Salutation. When your opponent normal summons a monster while you have 2 or more face-up, level 5 or higher monsters on your field, return a monster from your field to the owner's hand. Also, you can change all attack position monsters on your field to face-up defense... Wait. Oh, I read this wrong. Oh, wow, this is garbage. Never mind. I thought I thought this said all attack position monsters on your opponent's field to face up defense position. Never mind. This is... Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, so it's nothing. This doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess you summon... Like, this is supposed to be... Wow, that's embarrassing. I mean, I guess you're supposed to, you know, grab one of these, what is it? Is this it? Yeah, oh boy, I can, you know, normal summon this 0 attack thing, and then surprise, now it's actually in defense, has 2000 defense, you're gonna get over it with, like, literally anything. Okay, never mind. I guess that's that. I don't know what we're playing in this, you know, probably it's just gonna be dragons again. Shocker. You know, maybe a shield and sword thrown in there. I really don't see a world where we play anything else, but this is kind of gonna be, like, setup, I guess is how you can think of it, is, you know, whatever we pull here is going to be something to potentially consider for after Dragon Encounter gets banned. So I guess I'll see you in the pulls. Alright, now that I've spent over 15 minutes talking about a bunch of cards we're not going to use, let's go ahead and pull them. Funnily enough, this is actually the smallest set I think we're ever going to pull at 43. And technically even this is misleading because 3 of this count are just different rarities of the same thing, so there's actually only 40 cards in this set, but so it's only up from here, so let's go ahead. Open 15 packs of Character Pack Gakuto Roa Romin, or Gavin Roa Romin, if you're nasty. Alright, we've got Umegumi. So this is one of the things I mentioned that's based around the, I don't remember what the requirement for this one is. Let's have a quick peek. Oh right, yeah, this is if a face-up defense position monster is on the field. So this just helps you get over your opponent's stuff if you manage to put something in defense. I guess you can put your own thing in defense, but you'd have to have set it previously, and then... Well, not set it. You'd have to have normaled it recently, and then... recently, last turn, and then switched it to defense. Telepathic Agent. This is a psychic that can attack directly. Not the worst. King's Reward is, like, also okay. I guess I probably should have talked about more of these. Let's see. Where is King's Reward? There we go. Shuffle a level 1 Fiend normal from grave into deck. Okay, I mean, it's about as good as the other one that involved level 1 Fiends. Like, playing these together, not the worst, but nah, not super interested. So, next pack. Well, there's a Hiroshima. A Musy Performer, just a boring burn card. Not worth it. Here's the level 1 Fiend that you're probably going to be using. I don't think there's one with 1400 defense. Here's a Royal Rebels Rocker that lets you add a level 6 or higher Fiend from grave to hand, and you can't attack directly. So Royal Rebels Shout. 2 cards from opponent's hand to graveyard seems pretty good until you, again, I'm pretty sure the requirement on this thing is bad, so let's have a look. I mean, it's a common, so it's probably not anything too exciting anyway. If your opponent has a face-up level 7 or higher on the field, send a card from your hand to the grave. Now, like, they're gonna draw, like, it doesn't really cut them off of anything. It can maybe deck them a little faster, but this is Rush Duel. They're just gonna draw up to 5 anyway. Like, yeah. Bonded Bowing. Oh, this reads okay. Draw 1 card. What do you need for it? Change an attack position level 7 or higher warrior monster on your field to face up defense. Yeah, no. Like, I guess the intent is you use these with the things that already have high defense. Ugh. Hiroshima, this just supports your warriors. Um, Ella Psychic Amp Up is really funny just for the artwork alone. They're injecting some kind of lightning or something into a guitar. I don't know. Even if it was I mean, there's two questionable things here. One, how do they have lightning in this container? I guess you could say they got lightning in a bottle, but secondly, why the fuck are they injecting it into a guitar? Whatever. Stupid. Severing Psychic Wall. This is okay. I pointed this one out earlier. Here's a Hermit Soul. This lets you special at level 1 normal with 0 attack. Golly. Let's see. Psychic Divergence, okay. Pretty happy to see that. Genie's Fire Breath. Oh boy, here's the Fiend equivalent of Heat Flash, except it's even worse. It returns... I mean, I guess this isn't too different from the one that lets them draw it. I guess the difference is... What is the difference? I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think of a circumstance where it would ever matter. I guess if you milled them or something later, but... Or hand rip them, I guess. You could return it to hand and then use Royal Rebel Shout. Misaki. Alright. Climax Finale. Sure. I mean, it is at least giving us pieces of the Psychic strategy. This is a burn card. You might think, like, okay, it's a level 723, maybe you can finish them off with this. No. You need to have a 2,000, rather, they need to have at least 2,000 more life points than you. So in a, best case scenario, they're at 21 or something, and you burn them for 15, then you can try to get over, like, a 17 for the last 600, but, like... I don't know. I mean, it is still. I guess it's still a 2 tribute for 23. But I feel like at that point you would just play Draculus, even though it's not a psychic. His size stage bouncer. It's a 1 tribute 2000. It's okay. Scream. We talked about that one. And I think this is our last set. Block attack is like okay. I really don't see it coming up, but you know what? We'll save that to the prog folder. And I think that's it. So, yeah, what do we get? Decent couple of things for a Psychic deck if we wanted to do that. Just, God, having the 3 Heat Flash, the 3 Dragon Encounters, like... it's going to be tough to go from what we have to, picking at the scraps like this, but... We'll see where this takes us. Again, probably not too different, but maybe 1 or 2 cards will be thrown in, or at least into the side. But you'll want to watch this space for the next episode onwards. So, see you in the deck building after his Jira with his pulls. I imagine he's not going to be changing his deck up too much for this one either.
Hello. I can't seem to win a game to save my fucking life, but we're gonna keep trying, friend. Um, This pack is pretty interesting. It has 3 different archetypes in it. There's the fiends that care about tribute summoning using level 5 or higher monsters. There's the psychics that care about being at a low amount of life points. And there's the warriors that care about changing your guys from attack mode to defense mode. None of these are going to help our current strategy, but maybe we can pull enough cards in one of these strategies to make a pivot to a new deck. Because the issue right now is our spellcaster core is really good. It's just we don't have as good of a payoff or whatever. So I'm hoping this gives us another deck to work with. Next time there was Illusion Strike and Mirage Impact, which I think has more Beast World, whatever Beast Gear, whatever it's called. It has more of those. So let's figure out what we're doing. 15 packs of character pack Gakuto, Roa, and Romin. Starting now. Um, that's probably fine for the warrior thing. That doesn't seem good to me, but I mean it could be, I guess. Our issue is getting rid of Dragius and not getting rid of lower level stuff for the most part. I don't get it. This card kind of sucks to me. It discards 2 cards in your opponent's hand at random, but the issue is they want that. Like they want their hand. You're giving them a bonus, a benefit. I don't know. It's weird. It is a light fiend if that matters. Blue Falcon Tengu might go in our deck because it's better Hydro Magician. It's not a spellcaster, and it's only 100 attack more, but I mean, it could come up. Depends on how much spellcaster specific stuff we have. Block attack is pretty fine. That'll help us get over stuff like Dragius because it only has 2k defense. Howling Bird is probably not good. It's probably fine if we're on Psychics, but I don't think we're going to be on Psychics. Garmir the Lone Wolf is, I think, pretty important for the Fiend deck because I think it cares about normal monsters to some extent. Another one of these for the Warrior deck. Not much to say here. A fine Psychic level 3. This card might also be good because it has to change from face-up attack mode to face-up defense mode to lower something by 600, and that could help us get over a Dragius. The issue is it is a level 6, which isn't the best, but it'll be fine. I think this is also important because if we do play Royal Rebels, we can revive this with a 1-up as a way to get like infinite sack fodder, or like, not infinite, but more sack fodder. This card doesn't seem that good because at most it can gain 1500 life points, which I guess is fine, but I don't see enough of a payoff for the psychic stuff. But who knows? Maybe that'll change. We'll see. Kitar Kid is probably fine for the Fiend deck. It depends. Don't know what this is. Oh, okay. So if we have two monsters with the same level, we can give both of them piercing, which is, or we can play just piercing and give one of them piercing. I don't know. It's tough. I might play both. Depends. We'll see the thing. This is something interesting because it changes an attack position warrior you have to defense mode, and then draws you one card. But card draw is not that important in Rush Duel, from what I can tell, because like I don't know if this is a bad what's the word? If this is bad like what's the fucking word? Wording or bad gameplay, but or just incorrect I guess, or bad game theory. But wouldn't you like if this wasn't in your deck, you would draw the card that you would get otherwise. I guess it's an upstart situation where it helps you play a 37 card deck. I guess that's what the point is, which is fine. Another one of these, another one of these, another one of these, another one of these. This card might be fine. It's a level 6, 1700. I think you have to discard a warrior. No, I think it's if you control a face-up defense position monster, it lets you drain a monster for 500. I guess not drain because it doesn't gain it, but lower something by 500. Another one of these. This is an okay 2k defender, but I think Autumn's going to see this, and if I tribute set something, they're going to know what's up, you know? But I mean, it's fine. Sorry for the cut, I had to clear my throat. I have to do that a lot when recording these for some reason. Another one of these, another one of these. You're new. I think it's if you control no other monsters, you can pay 500 life points to revive a normal, yeah, a psychic. I think. Again, for some reason they don't show the requirements. Another one of these, another one of these, another one of these. Ooh, a burb. This is a fine fiend monster, I guess. It looks really fucking cool. I noticed that Rush Duel has a lot of like. I think this owl thing is genuinely really fucking cool looking, but it's like I assume pretty early on it's gonna be not run anymore, like not worth running. But not right now though, because I think we are still on a point where normal monsters are fine. I think it's pay 100 life points for each monster in your graveyard. Yeah, to give a psychic 100, like the same amount of attack basically. That's fine if we're on psychics. That's fine. Another one of those. Another one of those. What is this? I mean that's okay. It's total attack, not total original attack. That could come up. Uh, we don't have any warriors really. We're on a spellcaster deck, but this could be helpful in the future. I think it's if your opponent normal summons a monster, you can give a psychic 500, which is fine. Another powerful pierce, another electric amp up. This card seems fine. I think it's like if your life points are lower than your opponent's, she can attack directly, which I think is perfectly fine. Second introduction. I thought that said intrusion. I've never seen this card. Oh, I think I did. It's like if your opponent chooses a monster with 0 attack as an attack target. That seems fine. Same old, nothing new. This is new. If we're on psychics. I guess I should have known from Psy Stage Bouncer. The issue with psychics is it's about being at low life points, and I'm always scared to play those kinds of decks because Autumn could just massacre me out of nowhere. Like I could see myself paying a bunch of life points for the psychic. Oh, look at that little goat! Look at that little goat! We're running it if we're on fiends. I am kind of interested in the rebel deck, but the issue is um there's like we haven't pulled anything for that yet really. Nothing really new. Goodness. Oh, I don't know what this does. I just like negate the attack as its effect or whatever. And that's it. That's everything we pulled. Nothing worth playing. Yeah, we're not playing anything in here. I guess I'll see you guys with the same exact deck in the deck building.
Let's play a game. Yeah, you watching this video. All right. You have 5 seconds to identify what's different about this list compared to last time. Okay. Time's up. If you answered that I changed the artwork for Dragius to be the correct one for the structure deck I got it from, you would be correct, but also I added block attack into the side to replace one of the copies of Darkness Approaches. I don't really know what to say. I kind of pretty much established this is going to happen. Still, the best stuff we have access to is almost all from the Dragon Structure deck. I think this was a mistake, honestly. If you end up doing Prog, I mean, you're going to have a much worse deck, but it's at least going to be, I don't know, scrappier, more to the spirit of progression. But, we're here now. We may as well, play by our rules until such time as it no longer, is relevant. So, see you in the games.
Yes, I know it's the same deck. It's the same deck. I know. I know. Hear me out. We didn't pull enough of the warrior stuff or the fiend stuff or the psychic stuff in order to combat Autumn's strategy because Autumn having the dragon core is inherently stronger than our core, especially with the pack after this where she's going to get a lot of cool ass dragons that are going to decimate us and we're not going to get any more good spellcasters for a while from what I can tell. Um there have been some changes. We are running the Dark Magician package, which is a Dark Magician and a Thousand Knives, which is fine monster removal. Our main issue is that we can't get over a Dragaias or Dragius or whatever while a mountain is out. So we run Spell Trap removal with these 4 cards. We also run Wind Spirit's Blessing, which gives them our spellcasters a 1000 attack boost, and we're running Disastrophism, where we can discard this guy, or we can discard the fucking Mortar Wolf in order to lower the Dragaias by an amount to kill it. We also are on, Whispering Fairy, which can shuffle things back from Autumn's graveyard so they can't get back the dragon monsters with the Phoenix Dragon. We're still running the same amount of removal. We're running 4 spell trap removals in order to get rid of the field spell. We're running one of these still to lower the Dragaias by to inflict 1400 basically. I did put in this guy which can change a defense mode guy to attack position. Or sorry, if we have a defense mode guy, it lets us mill one to make something lose 500 attack and defense, which isn't great, but it's on a 1700 body, which is perfectly fine. The card we captured from the last set is Seven's Road Mage, which is another way we can drain attack off of Dragius. I tried to make it so that we don't have issues with that because we can get rid of the mountain with these, we can increase its attack with this, we can lower Dragius with this, we can possibly kill it with a Curtain of Sparks if we get lucky. We have Dark Liberation, we have a way to burn them, we have Dark Magician and Thousand Knives as a way to pop something. We also have Dark Magician in general as another level 7 spellcaster for our stuff like Seven's Road Mage and Seven's Road Witch. We should be good. We even have Torna, which can change Dragius to defense mode, who only has 1700 defense with Mountain out. I think we should hopefully be able to clench a win out of this. I'm trying my best, guys. I swear I'm trying my best to win. I'm not throwing, I'm not trying to lose or whatever for content. I am trying my absolute best to win. It's just not happening, which I guess that's how the world works. See you guys in the actual games.
All right, it's time for the games. How you feeling about your deck? I think I already have something of an idea, but
Not not great, but I mean, I have to try and keep trying. Maybe I'll win a single thing.
I'm on an awkward position here because, I mean, obviously I think nothing has really changed from last time, so I think I'm still favored, but I kind of, wish it was more even. Hopefully things
I am
will...
noticing.
Huh?
Yeah,
Sorry, go on.
I am noticing it's harder to pull a theme from these.
It does seem
it is
that
a
way.
case where you do need 3 of every single card and every single theme in order to play
And it's like
any
I
of
mean,
them.
it would be fun to mash our like, janky half decks at each other, but we have just
A
our
broken core.
pre-existing core. So
Yeah.
I said this in the deck building, but like, or maybe it was the pulls or something. I don't remember. But like, if you're doing this, if if you're watching this and you decide to try this yourself, probably don't use the structures, just because you're gonna get what we got.
Yeah, probably. But I could also see a world where like we don't use the structures and it just is like still it's just shitty normal monster beats with like no,
I mean,
because a lot of it
at
is,
least it'll be more varied, and
yeah,
you
it's just a
start to
lot of
get a
it
little
is
bit of synergy here. So
yeah, it's just, I'm noticing a lot of like the boss monsters are like tribute 2 of these very specific kinds of
yeah.
cards, or else this is a vanilla.
Hmm.
And then it's like, well, if you don't have 3 of every single, like the fiend thing in here, the fiend theme that's based on rock stars or whatever, with like they
Is
care
this
about like,
well?
hmm?
Oh, you mean like the heavy metal or whatever? Or
Yeah,
whatever's
the
heavy
heavy
metal?
metal ones or
Hmm.
whatever. Like I feel like a lot of those are like a level 5 or higher dark fiend with 0 attack gains this, and it's like
Yeah.
if you don't run like 80 of those or whatever, then you don't
Hmm.
have
I
a
don't think
way
they
to
have to
play
be
them
dark,
or
but yeah.
yeah,
Well,
it's just
let's see
hard.
how it goes. I guess. I mean, if nothing else, you'll get to ban a card, and then I'll have to change up
Yeah.
something. So, good luck,
My favorite
duelist. I
thing is
guess.
that yeah, if I ban Dragius or whatever, there's a better Dragius next set.
God, I didn't even think about that. Well, but you have
It's
Dragius
just
too, so.
yeah. Okay, I think I'll normal summon a Dark Sorcerer.
Okay, you're in draw.
Gotta keep doing it. Set 2,
Hmm.
normal summon Mystic Dealer,
Interesting that that's the order you're doing this, but okay.
declare, pitch 1, draw 1.
Hmm. Oh, why didn't you normal the other one? Then you could have used it twice. Actually, no.
Aren't they hard ones
I
per
think
turn?
everything's a hard one, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Never mind.
And then I guess I'll pass there.
All right.
That's why I didn't do
Hmm.
it. I'm like, can I do that? And then I was gonna ask, and then it's like they gave it too much away or whatever.
Interesting. Interesting. I think I will. Let's see. I will activate Mountain just to get out of my hand if it will let me.
Ah,
Hello? Um,
yeah.
I'll set 2 cards and actually pass to you.
I'm gonna activate Magical Stream on the mountain.
Okay, that's fine.
I read Magical Stream like 4 times. I want to make sure it's not like in the spell trap zone or some shit.
I mean, it is a spell trap zone, isn't it? It's the field spell zone. Does that not count as a
I
spell trap
want to
zone?
say, I want to say if a card says destroy a card in your opponent's spell trap zone, you can't pop a field spell,
Okay,
and that it's worded that way so that you can't pop a field spell.
I see.
Um,
Well, I'm not going to be getting
I'm
that
trying to
boost
think
throughout this
of
game,
one
I
else.
guess.
I'll tribute Mystic Dealer
Mm-hmm.
for an answerer.
I will take that opportunity to activate Dragon Counter, specialing my Fire Guardian.
Yeah, makes sense. How do I want to do this? I'll set a card. I'll s- I'll sacrifice Dark Sorcerer for a Windcaster Torna.
Okay.
Torna effect. I'll pitch Defensive Dragon Mage to change Fire Guardian to defense
You
mode.
sure you want to change my set monster to attack mode?
I'm pretty sure. Now I'm scared that it's gonna be. Uh, I'll
There
Recovery
aren't
Force,
flip effects in this. Yeah.
and there's no 2K defenders, so. To top of deck, to top of
You know
deck.
what? I think that you're correct that there aren't any right now. I think there will be later, and I think they're legends. Like I think Mystical Elf exists, and she's a legend
Yeah.
monster, which is really fun.
Because I was gonna say right now, I think this newest set does have like a level 6, that guy with like 2,000 defense.
Mm.
I'll set another card. 16 into Fire Guardian.
That's fine.
2,000 into your set?
It's
Okay.
Drago.
End turn.
Alright, draw 4. Tricky.
I said it in the deck profile. We're like, Mountain is the reason I lost the last game. We're like, I just could not beat a 2,700 attack dragon, especially one that can attack like multiple times. So it's like, I put in spell, like I'm making sure that I know to get rid of Mountain as soon as possible.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Now here's the problem, is your answerer is gonna be a thing no matter what, so maybe I do... Oh no, because that's a...
I said in episode 1, but I still have zero idea how this is a spellcaster. There's like 4 other types that this fits more, but...
Yeah.
Like,
You have
answer
me
should
in
be
kind
a
of a bad
pyro, or a
position here.
fiend, or a warrior, or anything other than a fucking...
Okay, I think this is probably my best play. I'm gonna normal Dragonlight, sack it for Sonic Jaeger. I'm gonna declare the effect of Sonic Jaeger. So gain 1,000, and this will gain 1,000 attack until the end of turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna go battle, and I'm gonna hit into your answerer.
Sure, I take 300.
Yeah. And I'll pass there. It goes down to 13.
I'll normal summon Motor Wolf of the Beast Gear World.
Okay, yeah.
I'll sacrifice it
Ah.
for Seven's Road Witch.
Yeah.
I'll use her effect.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll pitch a Stray Familiar to special summon a Dark Magician.
Okay. Hello, DM.
Let me think.
Can you lethal me from here? It's 300.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Plus 29 is... Wait, no. Plus 25. 19 plus 25 is 44. So, if you can somehow get 36 more damage on board, then...
You think I'm close, but you do not realize how close I actually am in reality.
Damn.
1,600 into the 13?
Yeah, I'll take 300, and then 16 and 25?
1,600 directly. Yeah, 16 and 25 directly. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Kind of in a shitty spot here. I'm going to have to normal summon Whispering Fairy. Summon Whispering Fairy.
Okay.
Sack them both for Dragius. Is that fine? Can I summon it?
Yeah, I don't have a choice here.
I'm gonna activate Heat Flash.
On
this one.
That's fine.
Okay. At least you can't crack.
1,000 knives. 1,000 knives, and it kills one monster. Absurd.
Yeah, I think I have to. It's really unfortunate because Dark Magician could just crash for me anyway, and then if you can put like anything on board, that will work. I'm gonna obviously declare Dragius' effect if that's fine.
Yeah, and then you mill the one card you need. Okay. It's gonna happen at some point where it's like, God, I need spell trap removal. Well, I guess I'll mill with Dragius, and then you mill your one spell trap removal.
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna go battle.
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna
just attack over both guys.
Attack over both. Yeah. So it's
900
for each,
twice.
so
1,800 total.
And then pass turn.
Gosh, let me think. I guess I have to. I'm gonna activate Wind Spirit's Blessing. I'll discard a card to give Dark Magician 1,000 attack until the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Normal summon Faithbird.
Is this enough? 25.
I don't think this is enough.
You need 11 more.
I could be wrong.
Can you put 11 more?
I don't have. No, but
okay.
I wish. I'm gonna set 2.
Damn. Okay.
35 into 25.
I'll take 1,000.
And then 15 directly.
Jira, if you left my mountain up, then Faithbird could have done an extra 200. And your Dark Magician could have done 200 less.
Yeah, you would have taken 200 less from the.
Gosh.
I like how Faithbird is weird because like it's a good card. I mean, it's a especially for me because there's like wind. I'm noticing that some attributes of like Earth took me ages to find like decent Earth monsters.
Hmm.
That's funny, but that doesn't work. Is there a way I can? Because I'm so close. I don't think anything here does it, so I'm gonna normal summon a Dark Sorcerer,
Okay.
and then I guess 25, 15, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's nothing I can do with that, but oh, there's no main phase 2. I should have
Yeah.
set one thing before, but I guess it's fine that I didn't because
Wait, does the no the
what?
Dark Magician is at 25. You forgot to lower it.
Yeah, it's a 25. It's a 25. I forgot
Yeah.
to change it back. I
Mm-hmm.
always forget to change it back.
Okay. Hmm. I actually may just be fucked here, but we'll see. There might be a way I can do this.
I'm scared because I think you can do a lot of damage if you have like a Phoenix Dragon, get back Dragaius, and tribute summon it. Because then I would take like 2,000, and that's like a decent chunk of my life points.
Well, it's not
But
that. It's substantially worse.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have to
I
normal
feel
Twin
like if you
Edge,
did that,
sack
are
it
you gonna
for
be like that one
Sonic
person? Okay.
Jaeger. Oh,
I
this
was gonna say
doesn't
you're gonna be
work.
like that one
No, this
person
doesn't
from
work at all. Hang on. No, no, no. I need to sack it. This is the only way this
that
works. I have to sack it for Gravity Press.
that wouldn't even matter. I was gonna say like
And
you're gonna be
then
like that person from the MBT vid that said like they saw a card that says you could discard a card to let it attack twice, and they thought you could combine both attacks into one attack that's 2,600 or some shit. But that wouldn't even
you
help
have a
because that would
bunch
make your guy
of
2,000.
spellcasters engraved, and if you use the Mirror Force, I'm just done. But um does it even really matter? Do I risk it? I actually think I straight up don't risk it. I think maybe my best play is this. No, this still doesn't work. No, I have to. I have to attack. Hang on. No, it doesn't matter. I lose. Whatever.
I'm like,
It does. I worked through it in my head, and it just no
my
matter
set
what,
my
I
set
lose.
cards my set cards was a Dark Liberation, so the Mirror Force card,
Yeah.
and a Curtain of Sparks, and my hand had I think 2 Magical Stream, and the card that's like discard an Earth monster, monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to that guy's attack. If you
Hmm.
control a level 7 or higher magic spellcaster. Yeah, level 7 or higher spellcaster.
Okay.
Okay, Dark Magician did help a lot.
Yeah.
Dark Magician's the kind of thing where I'm like, I have to get over like it's just a vanilla. Like there's no point to. It's the fact that it stays stronger than 7 roads, because 7 roads can get to like 3,900 or some shit. It's 600 for each, so that's 1,800. So yeah, 39, which is kind of crazy.
I'll go first this time. Good luck, duelist.
You too, friendo.
All right. Not the most interesting start here. I mean, I'll go to main. I will normal this. I will set one. And God. Yeah, I should probably set this to deeper draw.
Makes
I'll
sense.
I'll call it there though.
Oof. I'll set one. I'll set one. I'll set one, and then I have to pass.
Okay. All right. Um. Let's go. Flip this up.
Oh boy.
DB. The one in the corner I'm trying to indicate.
This one?
There we go. Okay. Not that I can really get in much here, but I will try to do what I can. I need to set one, flip some in this. I'm gonna go battle.
Yeah.
Attack in with Dragolite here. Okay, that's your own Whispering Fairy. Attack
Sees
directly at
Whispering
mine.
Fairy. Sees Whispering Fairy, looks inside, spellcaster.
Hmm.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I'm silly. I should have. Oh well. Hope that doesn't lose me.
God.
Okay, main one.
I know people. My hand, you guys don't understand, like, how dire this is.
I mean, that's what I like to
holy
hear.
shit.
Um,
Of course you do.
Teehee. Okay, I think I'll go sack Whispering Fairy for Fire Guardian. Is that fine?
Yep.
I'm going to... I'm going to normal Twin Edge. Declare effect pitching this Dragonic Pressure.
Yeah.
Try to get in. I'm trying to think. I struggle to imagine what you could have set without tribute that would not be hit over by Dragolite, so I'm gonna go for it. I don't think I remember anything. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the standard just like fat ass defenders are 14, so yeah. I will get in twice with this 1,000. And then Fire Guardian.
Come on. There's so many things. I might just. There's no way I just pass here.
I mean, you lose if you yeah.
Yeah, that's why. But I mean, there's nothing. Normal summon Motor Wolf.
Okay. You can get over my
Sacrifice
teenage
Motor.
Oh, okay.
Motor Wolf for Windcaster Torna.
That's something.
Magical Stream the set.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but
I think what I got to do here is Torna, pitch 1,000 Knives, change Guardian to defense mode so I can get over it.
That makes sense, yeah.
Torna attacks your defense Fire Guardian.
Yeah.
And then I guess I have to pass.
Yeah. So depending on what your say is, I think you might just lose here. Introducing the only new card in my deck this entire episode from last episode. Block Attack.
God, I don't even think I have a fucking new card in this deck.
Normal.
No, yeah, I do. It's a thing I crafted last time.
Normal Dragolite. Oh, this actually doesn't do it. That's really funny.
Doesn't it?
I think there is a line to lethal here. Hang on. If I go normal Phoenix Dragon, because I would have to hit over Torna first, and then I could only get in for
Dragolite.
Dragolite is 15. Then the other one is 15.
Discard for the 15 plus 20.
Oh, I can just discard.
2K. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't really matter order. Okay, yeah, Dragolite.
You got it.
I got it.
Dude, my hand was Dragius, Dark Magician. My opening hand was Dragius, Dark Magician, 1,000 Knives, set Counter Bomb, and then I drew the fucking Whispering Fairy for turn.
Right.
And then next turn I drew 2 Magical Stream, and it's like, well, I can't do anything with this. I don't have any
I don't remember what my hand was first game, but I also felt like I just kind of didn't have many plays. It's weird. This is a weird set.
The whole point of Rush is that you can't frick because you draw 4 cards a turn. This is ridiculous.
I mean, to be able to get them out of your hand, you have to be able to play them as well. So if you brick on high level monsters specifically, you're kind of SOL.
Dark Sorcerer.
Yeah, not bad.
Set somebody, pass to you. Nothing too crazy, but...
Alright. Main one.
I think
set
the
one.
starters themselves did a good job of like making us even, because they mostly gave us the same exact cards, just one's a dragon and one's a spellcaster.
Mm,
Like we both have a level 4 1500, we both have a 1400 defender, we
yeah.
both have like a level 7
Normal
big
twin
guy.
edge.
Okay.
And I think I'll immediately sack it for Fire Guardian. Now here's the
Ooh,
thing is,
yeah.
I'm thinking, do I attack into your sets or do I attack into the attack position? There's no flip monsters, but the docs, like, you wouldn't have set the other things if they were better in attack mode. So, you know, presuming you can get rid of my Fire Guardian, like, those aren't going to do much anyway. And I'm going to get rid of two things, so it's like, I'd rather get you off of the good attack thing. So I'm going to go Battle and I'm going to attack into the Dark Sword.
For 600?
For 600, yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
I'll end there.
Okay. I don't want to do this. I guess that works, theoretically. Does it have to be a... Yeah, never mind, that doesn't work.
Oh.
We got the set one, set one, set one. Pass back to you.
Alright. Main one. Control dragon, so heat flash.
Gosh dang it.
We'll go the middle one this time. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. That's really good, actually. I'm gonna normal Dragolite. I'm gonna normal Twin Edge.
Yep.
I'm gonna sack
Yep.
both. For
Aw.
piercing dragon, oh sorry, thrust dragon bunker strike.
That was my nickname in high school.
Yeah. I'm gonna declare its effect, so I can draw 3, and then place 3 back on bottom, so I can pick the one card I want most out of this.
Yeah.
So draw.
3 copies of the same card.
It's an interesting one.
See, you get cool shit like this. I don't get anything. I haven't gotten a single card to add to my deck because there's no spellcasters anywhere. The main character uses these. The main character is a spellcaster user. To be fair, I think after a certain point, they just make him generic good stuff. It's more, he becomes more so attributes matter rather than spellcasters.
Okay, I will put this on the top, then this, then this on the bottom, and then I will set this, and then I'll go to battle.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Come on. Mystic Dealer?
Yeah.
I'll discard a defensive Dragon Mage to draw 1 card. I guess I'll Recovery Force.
Sure.
And hope to draw another card. Well, I'm going to draw another card, it's just I have to hope that it's a good one. Shuffle it, because I put everything on top, I think, and then... set someone, and then... I guess I pass?
Sure.
God dang it, I thought I was gonna win this time. I had a good first game.
I mean, we'll see.
Has 3 cards in my graveyard. Checks to see if there's 4 spellcasters in my graveyard.
I'm gonna set. Go to battle. Get him for 13 before anything else.
Yep.
Attack into the old set.
Yeah, it's just a straight familiar.
Okay. And I guess I'll call it the...
Okay. I'm gonna tribute summon Answerer.
Yeah.
Activate Road Magic. Wait. No. That's all I can really do.
Okay.
No, let me think. This doesn't do anything. Wind Spirit's Blessing?
Okay.
I'll pitch the worst card I've ever read in my entire life that
Yeah.
I'm going to take out of this deck as soon as possible,
Mhm.
and then make it become a 3000.
Yeah.
I
Totally
guess
fine.
3000 into the bigger one.
Yeah, I'll take 7. I got nothing on kill.
I forgot to set something, but it's fine.
Mhm. Um, main
I always
one.
forget to set shit.
We'll go. Uh, if you want to set, that's fine.
Thank you.
Um. What I will do, however, is normal you declare by pitching. What do I want to pitch? I guess you. And I'll put back the. I don't want you to get access to Mystic Dealer. I guess the Whispering Fairy and the Stray Familiar.
Okay. Sounds good. Top a deck and shuffle that in.
Yeah, I will then sack both of these for a shock lead. I may as well declare its effect. So mill one.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then my guy becomes 0, right? Or
yes.
okay.
I will. Oh, I can't do that. Right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll go battle. I will attack with shock lead.
Was hoping you would attack with the other guy and forget that he can only attack mode monsters.
No, I learned
Yeah,
how to
that's
read,
fine.
unfortunately. For you.
Dang.
And I will pass to you.
Please. That's not the end of the game, but it is something. Let me think. Fire, water, earth. Normal summon Mystic Dealer.
Yeah.
Dealer effect, I'll pitch a Fire Guardian to draw 1 card.
Fire Guardian.
Fire Golem, excuse me. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Draw 1. Dark Sorcerer. I'll tribute the dealer for a 7's Road Witch.
Sure.
I'll use Witch's effect.
Yeah.
I'll pitch Beast Gear World mode or whatever.
Yeah.
To normal summon 7's Road.
What's a special?
And because I summoned 7's Road, she gains 400 attack until the end phase.
That's true. Let's see, how many attributes do you spellcasters? 1, 2. Oh no, it's any attributes, isn't it? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Just the 3. Okay, still.
But I do get 1 mill
Because
first, so maybe I'll mill something else.
Yeah.
I activate 7's Road to mill 1 card.
No, it's 3K.
It goes up by 900.
Yep.
It becomes a 3K.
Yep.
I know this isn't going to be game or anything, but battle phase.
Yeah.
2000 into shock lead.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
3000 into fire guardian.
Take 900.
15
wait,
directly?
I'm gonna 1-up on destruction.
Sure.
So lets me bring back.
If you pick the 4, yeah, just put it back in the grave because, yeah, dark, yeah. And then that's all I got.
All right.
Until the end of this turn, so 7's Road
Yeah.
or 7's Road Witch goes back. That's insane, by the way. Like, a level 6, you can discard to special summon a thing, but then, like, if you control 7's Road, it becomes a 2000 until the end of this turn. Like, I feel like it wouldn't have been that crazy to make it. Just a bunch of sets? Oh, until the end of this turn, so he's back to 20. He's back to how much? He's back to 3000 minus 900. What's 3000 minus 900? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'm going to Magical Stream your newest set, which is the middle one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll magical stream the newest. And then this is game on board, but you're not surrendering. I'm going to Sevens Road. I'll mill a card
Mm-hmm.
back to 3K because I keep milling Earths. Yeah, this should be 1500 directly.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, you didn't know.
Yes, I won. I won. I won a match. I won a match. I was
Dude,
so
look at
scared.
this hand I drew. Look at this hand I drew. It was counteroffensive Dragon Strike, Heat Flash with no dragon, Dragonic Pressure with not enough dragons on in hand, fucking Dragius I can't summon, and
Yes.
the third dragon encounter.
Hell yeah.
Fuck me, dude.
God, I won a fucking match. I won a match.
Okay,
Holy
but here's the
shit.
downside: is now I get to play Dragon Encounter next time.
Yeah, but also the thing is like, if I won next time, you would be able to graft from that pack, which is way scarier, because the next set is a dragon set, and it scares me so much. I tried so hard, guys, to play something that isn't this. I tried so hard. I'm like, can I make the Beast World stuff work? And it's like, no, I only have 2 of each, and like the boss and the field spell. And it's like, that's just not enough for a whole deck. Same with the warrior thing, and it's like, I tried. I
really think that
I-
being I think I was actually greedy with the mountain in my first game. My hand was kind of bad, and I'm like, mountain doesn't make that much of a difference. And then you summon the DM, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't get over this without mountain.
in my deck profile, I'm like, mountain is the reason I lose. I have to play every single spell trap removal I possibly can, like everything, or
That
whatever.
is completely
Because
fair.
and every attack or anything. That's why I'm on the Earth thing, because like last time I said it's the worst card ever, which it kind of is. But like if I drew that last time, I would have won. Like if I just drew that, discarded the Beast World guy, Dragius loses 1500 or whatever, and then you would have like they would have been down to 1200, and I probably would have won.
It's so funny that in the earlier games I just could not find Dragon Encounter to save my life, and in this game I got all 3 of them on. Well, you know, could have had all 3 on board. I had 2 of them, and just couldn't get anything into hand. To be fair, I was playing quite aggro earlier. If I had saved some of my high level dragons in hand, so that I could, you know, summon them without tributing, but I was like, oh, I can tribute them, so I may as well. And no, I think you just outplayed me. I just got a little arrogant about the power of my deck. I kind of just felt like, yeah, I could just make whatever plays and it'll work. But no, you were careful, you were thoughtful, and you rightfully beat me. So congratulations.
I don't think there's anything new in here. Like the Dark Magician stuff isn't new, but that's from a while ago. The card I crafted was Sevens Road Mage or whatever, which isn't that great of a card, but it drains a Dragius, so that's why
I actually do have a Sevens Road Mage in my side, but I've had that since last time, and I sided it in but didn't see it this game. Well, the last 2 games, I should say.
I almost played something that's awful. It's like a level 6 Earth spellcaster. It might be a fiend. That's like discard a card. I read it as target monster your opponent controls attack becomes 1500 until the end of the turn. And I'm like, I could probably run that to get over the It's like level 6 or lower. It specifically only works on level 6 or lowers.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work on Dragius because it's 1 level too high. And it's like,
Yeah,
if it worked on
there's
anything, it wouldn't be broken.
There's a lot of cards in here that are just like way too restrictive for no fucking reason.
I think it's because people can correct me if I'm wrong, I guess, but I think it's because like early sevens is very much you sit on Dragius and I sit on Sevens Road, and we just keep punching back and forth, reviving our things, and then like keep getting them back, and it's more of a Pokemon fight where it's like 2 guys fighting 2 monsters fighting 1-on-1 repeatedly until one can't come back. So they made a lot of shit that's like you can stop your opponent's boss, or like we don't want this to work on boss monsters or whatever.
So
also it's weird. Yeah. There's no level 8 monsters yet. I think level 7 is the only.
There's one. There's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Which is funny. I actually
saying?
could craft that if I want to. I don't know how good it would be, because it would basically just, I mean, sometimes getting over, like, I mean, it's 2 tributes. I can dragon encounter it. Like, it's basically just like, I mean, honestly, it might even be better than some of the 23s I have in here, or the Shock Dragon. So that might be the play.
I think Blue Eyes also gets like support cards later.
Okay.
So it would like I think they do give it like a Whitestone of Legend and not exactly that obviously because that wouldn't work in Rush, but more
Hmm.
so like cards that support it because DM and Red Eyes get the same thing.
Yeah. Gosh, and I guess I have to think about, if this keeps up, what would I wanna ban eventually? Like, what is the best card in your deck? I'm leaning Dark Liberation just
That's my
because it's such a blowout, but you're only
that's my
running
secret autumn.
two.
That's my secret autumn. Every card in my deck is awful.
Uh, yeah, it's like what else? Wind Spirit's Blessing is like maybe okay.
I think Dark
A
Liberation
thousand
is
is
like the
actually
best
a
thing in
pretty
here.
good. But yeah, it's probably the Dark Liberation.
Seven's Road also legitimately fucks me fully, or whatever, if that matters to you. Where like a
um,
lot of the cards in here are like, if you have a Seven's Road,
well, it would require you to change up your strategy. Yeah, it would kind of cut you off of. Well, no, that's the thing. There were lots of games where you did okay despite not summoning Seven's Road. So I don't know.
yeah, fair.
And you still have the
I'm
DM
sure
and the
there's
powerful
something.
supports of those. So I don't know. I don't know.
You you say that as if I'm ever gonna get a three-peat.
I mean, it doesn't have to be in a row.
Fair.
As soon as you beat me for the third time ever, like I'm gonna get to ban something, and it'll just depend on what
Yeah.
it's looking like at the time. Well, that was interesting. What did you Oh yeah, you said you crafted the witch
Seven's Road Mage, the little
or the
green
mage
dude.
mage. Sorry.
I
What
think
were you
I think what's up?
What were you planning to ban if you lost? Was it just the dragon encounter?
Probably because the issue is, like I said, the next set, the cover card is legitimately Dragius but better. Like I think it's Dragius, but it also gains attack or something.
Right.
Like and the Seven's Road equivalent, I think doesn't come out for ages or whatever. Like they just give Yuga nothing. It's fucking
Damn.
crazy.
That's
Cause
really weird.
yeah, like you get so many dragons next set.
Suppose I shall have to look forward to
Yeah,
that then.
the new Dragius is like you discarded a level 7 or higher dragon instead, but you also make like two level 7 or lower guys lose 1500 attack, and it can attack
Wow.
twice this turn.
Damn. They just power cracked
And
him, huh?
yeah, like two sets. There's nothing in here that I can really play from the next set, so odds are it's going to be the same deck again, but I mean,
Now
we'll see.
that's the thing is you're assuming that I'll even pull it, which I might not.
You might not, yeah. But even then, you get like Treasure Dragon and like the Fire, Ice, and Water dragons that are in here, plus like um the dragon equivalent of my spellcaster thing that shuffles three back and draws a card or whatever. You get one of
Okay.
those. I think you get like two or three more trap cards. This is basically like a dragon themed pack or whatever, where the main thing is the
Okay. Yeah.
dragon support.
Sick. Uh. Well.
For you,
Good. Well played. Very well played. I commend you. And
I'm
suppose. Huh?
shocked I won. I'm shocked I won still.
I'm not shocked because I mean, like, when I lost game one, I did get a little nervous, and then during the third game, I was kind of realizing I was not bricking, but my hands weren't great, and it was entirely my own fault for how I played it. So yeah,
I
I'll have to
I
learn
think
from that. We're still both navigating
I
this
think I
game, of course. We're
yeah.
more used to
I think I
TCG.
posted my deck list to like a Rush Duel subreddit to see if somebody could help me add some
Okay.
stuff to it. And
Yeah.
the comment I got was that uh like if they started with a dragon starter, there's no way you're winning. Like there's no possible way you can like win because the first few sets have like so much dragon support that they're
Hmm.
always going to be inherently stronger than you.
That's very
So
funny.
like any win you have is going to be an ass pull at the end, just luck. And it's like, oh, okay.
No,
So I
I
have
really don't think that was like. I really think you just outplayed me. You knew what your you knew how to play your cards well, and I know how to play mine, and I just decided to. I mean, it wasn't even like an active choice. I just got careless, I guess, is what it was. Like
that's
I was not
yeah.
thinking carefully enough about
I
how best to use stuff and to maintain options. I was just like, oh, I can keep tribute summoning. I keep drawing stuff to tribute.
A lot of it felt like the first game was genuinely just me just opening a perfect hand where like, oh, I got Dark Magician, a way to summon a man like a thousand knives and like a spell trap removal. That's probably gonna get me by. This
Yeah.
the third game was like, was that the one where I just kept like summoning in defense and like one out of nowhere? Like
Uh,
I
I
got
wouldn't say
lucky.
it was out of no. Well, Actually, it wasn't out of
I
nowhere, but it was pretty quick. Like you had
I had I
61 on board when I was on 60. So
because I had nothing in my hand, and I'm like, oh, I drew a Sevens Road Witch, a Sevens Road Magician, the fucking Spellcaster Spell Trap removal, and like a 1500 guy or
hmm
whatever. It's like, oh, so I guess I just win or like
yeah.
come close to it at least.
Damn. All right. So yeah, thanks for watching. Next time we'll be moving on to the third main set, which will be what was it called? Like Illusory Mirage
Uh, uh,
Impact or something?
Illusion Strike Mirage Impact.
Illusion Strike Mirage Impact. So yeah. See you then.
See you then.